I'm feeling sad I didn't get to move on at least to the entree round. I may not have $10,000, but I'm gonna continue to excel as a chef.
Joe, Chef Facundo, Chef Ricky, ready to go wild in this second round?
Yeah, Ted.
So ready.
Taking you down.
Let's do this. And your entrees must include bison ribeye,
Next meat.
high rye bourbon,
Hello.
collard greens,
A little fiber.
and chitlins.
I don't like you. I don't like you at all.
It smells great.
Pig intestines. Why would I want to do that?
Countdown clock is set at 30 minutes. We're starting it now.
Go guys! Woohoo!
Have some fun with this round. This is your main dish. Dance around. Make it a good one.
They say that in the older times, chitlins was usually cooked outside because of the odors and smells. You have to use very aggressive and strong flavored ingredients to mask that flavor.
To me, chitlins just taste like the worst pate you ever had. But I still want to make sure they have a good presence on the dish. I'm going to make a bison ribeye and chitlin stuffed collard greens with a collard green slaw. I grab some pink peppercorns and kind of press them against the bison, and then I sear the peppercorn side. I render down some of the bison fat with some bacon. Take a big handful of the chitlins and just kind of sweat that for a bit with some shallots to make it for a filling for my collard greens.
I'm loving what Joe is doing right now. She went and grabbed the grill to make sure that the grill was screaming hot.
Yes.
And then she is generous with the amount of spices that she is using.
I'm gonna grill this ribeye because I've put it in a ton of aromatic spices that really need to be opened up. I'm making a spiced grilled ribeye with a crepinette filled with chitlins and oats, along with a collard green tzatziki. A crepinette is usually cabbage that's stuffed with meat.
I love collard greens. They have a lot of nutrients that are really good. So just gonna chiffonade them and season them with salt to make sure they're nice and tender. I'm gonna make a grilled bison ribeye with cannellini beans and a collard green chicken salad. I think let's marinate this ribeye and grill it so you can get that nice char flavor to it. Not just flavor, but kind of religion. Something I like to love every Sunday do barbecue. So I love that flavor. Oh yeah, baby.
I felt that from here.
High rye bourbon. To me, I think that's the amazing combination of the sweetness that you get from the bourbon and the smokiness that you get from the rye.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
So we have bourbon puff sauce. I laid it with some rye, and I add some cream and demi-glace that reduce, so you can really appreciate the bourbon itself as well.
So Ricky I think he's doing cabbage rolls, and he's using the collard greens for it.
Stuffed cabbage is a very big part of Russian culture. My wife is Russian, and her influence is just what drives me.
So I have this beautiful ribeye, and then I have this braised intestine that I have to incorporate in a way that makes the most sense. So I add some oats for texture.
Chef Joe has blended her chitlins up into a mixture for filling.
We'll receive that on Ricky's side too. Same thing.
Okay, just 10 minutes to go. Chef Facundo simmering a mixture of beans and a lot of tomatoes, strong flavors.
I want to use the cannellini beans because it's going to be a nice clean base for this dish.
Behind. Going to chiffonade the collard greens. Add some lemon juice, some more bourbon in there because this dish is lacking acidity.
Much pretty.
I'm gonna use the extra collards that I blanched in the tzatziki. Everything is great about the tzatziki. It's cooling and it's tart.
rare is the best way to appreciate it.
Oh.
I turn around and somehow the alcohol over-reduced in the midst of chaos, and this could really be a problem for me.
30 seconds.
Let's get this done.
Excited to try this dish.
Don't look now, chefs. You're running out of time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up.
So I'm looking to my right, I'm looking to my left, and I noticed that Joe and Ricky made our cold green wrap chitlins. And I think to myself, is this gonna be good or is this gonna be bad for me?
This amount of sauce may not do the bison justice, but I'm hoping the judges can
Everything. This year, the world's best chefs strive to be here. Their blood, sweat, and tears on the plate. All in an effort to hear.
You made chopped history.
All in chopped. Next on the Food Network.
cheddar, jalapeno, and sour cream and onion. The spicy nacho snack.
I wish I could stack Pringles, but I don't have that. Or a
Cool,
mountain.
play my dance playlist.
There's a flavor stack for everyone. Sort of. And that affects our customers 24/7.
Sorry I'm late, everybody, and apologies for my appearance.
You're fine. We were just trying to figure out.
I look like a wanted poster. I didn't have time to get my beard routine in this morning, so what beard routine? Well, the key is maple nectar. Gives it that sheen.
There's something wrong with my screen.
Jenny, what are you talking about? You're right, Alan. We should be talking about bundling holding on with progressive, not this luscious state of mine. Jamie, do you know what a beard is?
You're talking about a first-generation American from the streets of the Imperial Valley who rose to meet the odds. She worked nights and weekends till she earned herself a master's degree. She was running in a marathon when a man behind her collapsed from cardiac arrest, and using her experience saved this man's life. So why do I think there should be more people like Herman Bravo in this world? Because that man was me.
Walking to an Amazon fulfillment center is like walking into the chocolate factory and you want to know the ticket. All of these are beef steps. This looks like a bottle of vodka. When we first got these, we were like, whoa! My 3-year-old, when we get a box delivered, she's longing for it. With this pandemic, safety is even more important. Make sure we go home safe every single day.
As we welcome you back to Great Wolf Lodge, our Paw Pledge is our commitment to keep your family safe while you play. We're exceeding CDC guidelines and sanitization standards with our Clean Plus experience, and we're undergoing daily health screenings, increasing contactless services, implementing flexible travel policies, and limiting reservations so you and your family can enjoy more socially distanced space. This summer, let us keep you safe while you play.
The Capital One Walmart Rewards Card puts cash back in your wallet. Earn 5% cash back on everything you buy at Walmart.com. Secret dollars! Including things for the science fair.
What's in your wallet?
This is Corona Hard Seltzer. The only hard seltzer made with pure peach vibes. 0 grams carbs, 0 grams sugars, 90 calories. There's a lot to like about that. It's another way to find more peach.
Chefs, you've just made entrees with bison ribeye, high rye bourbon, collard greens, and chitlins. And Ricky, what's for dinner?
I have a bison ribeye au poivre with the rye whiskey in place of brandy, stuffed collards with the chitlins, and a collard slaw.
Got the seasoning on the steak right, thank you. I love the fact that you blanch the collard greens. They are actually cooked. And that little salad is actually, for me, the best part of the dish. The chitlins. This is an overwhelming amount of chitlins. you gave me a sausage of chitlins. It just says I'm here and I'm gonna bother you.
I'm gonna give you a thumbs up and a thumbs down on the steak, and this is it. It's that the ends were perfectly cooked. The center part of my cut is rare, and here's the thing, that's not a bad thing, but just give us 1 or 2 pieces, right? Not a full steak that's rare in the middle.
You have a very strong handle on creating amazing flavors. The sauce was absolutely delicious, but I wish there was more of it.
Like 10 times the amount. That's the sauce, you just go at it. You just pour a big pool here and then you drag your steak through it. That's the beauty of a wok.
Thank you, Chef Ricky. Next up, Chef Joe. Please tell us about your entree.
I went ahead and made a spice and ribeye with grilled oat and chitlin crepinette, and then a collard green tzatziki.
The spices on the bison just went for it, and it tastes great. The tzatziki riff with the collard, lovely, yummy, tangy, perfect. I think it's a great dish. I don't taste the bourbon so much in here.
I tasted bourbon. It's the first thing I tasted.
Okay.
It had a sauce on the bottom. The steak was cooked really well seasoned, very tasty. Well
Thank
done.
you.
Yeah, I agree. It's a very well thought out and composed dish. With the chitlins, oats, while a great idea, when you go ahead and you mix it, it has that slimy texture. And that along with chitlins is a very, very challenging bite.
Got it.
Thank you, Chef Joe. Finally, Chef Facundo. Please tell us about your entree.
I made a grilled bison ribeye with some cannellini beans and collard greens chitlin salad.
And did everybody take a good taste of the chitlins?
Oh yeah, I have some in my pocket for the dessert round.
Nice. Facundo, you've been chopped.
The rub on this bison is amazing. And the char that you've gotten on it is perfect. But I wish the bourbon was a little bit more pronounced.
The pancetta on the white bean ragu here, it's a little oversalted for me. So you have all these beautiful, strong, sweet, the maple. The steak is lovely. I would have left this almost free of salt.
So you're very successful in hiding the chitlins in a way that actually makes sense.
It made a maple syrup, a bourbon dressing. I tried to disguise a little bit of the chitlin flavor. I hope I nailed it.
It worked. You unlocked the chitlin secret.
Chef Facundo, thank you. Who has graduated to the dessert round? We'll find out very soon.
Well, you did crack the chitlin code.
I cracked it.
We both messed up the chitlins.
I'm pretty worried.
I feel confident, but also like you never know.
This year, the world's best chefs strive to be here. They will put their blood, sweat, and tears on the plate, all in an effort to hear.
We made chopped history.
All news shot. Next on Food Network.
It's Velveeta shells and cheese versus the other guys. Clearly, Velveeta melts creamier.
From the brand with more 2020 IIHS Top Safety Awards than Honda or Toyota comes the Hyundai Tucson, which can help protect the ones you love and the ones they love. Feeling safe, it's better in a Hyundai Tucson.
Only like life can return the balance to your every dish. Our food is always made of plants and it is totally delicious. Nobody's ingredients are quite as simple, clean or real. Like life is the model of a modern daily family meal. Like life, ingredients you know and taste you'll love.
Give me the rings. I just need the rings. Don't look quick. You selfish.
It's his cat.
Life's more fun with a dog. And dog life is more fun with Milk Bone.
Scoot over. Squeeze in. Pull of a chair. Because life's just better when you believe there's always room for more. Ritz.
estate agent, I've learned it's excess moisture that causes musty odors. Pro tip, use damp rid.
Damp rid drop-in tabs attract and trap excess moisture out of the air, eliminating musty odors.
Works every time.
Get rid of dampness.
However you go back, we've got your back.
New Tide Power Pods, one up cleaning power of liquid.
Can it one up whatever they're doing?
For sure.
Seriously?
One up the power of liquid, one up the toughest stains. Any further questions? One up the power of liquid with New Tide Power Pods.
As we all stay home more often, don't forget to stay active, stay cuddly, stay distanced, stay healthy, and stay comfortable. At Skechers, we know you have a lot of worries. Our machine washable, comfortable shoes shouldn't be one of them. Find the most styles and best values. Visit Skechers.com.
Feeling hungry? Enjoy free delivery on the BK app and make play grilling come to you. Burger King, your way better.
Maytag dishwasher with dual power filtration can polish off this party pleaser. With that kind of power, you can skip the pre-rinsing.
See for yourself at maytag.com/pizza.
Give comfort to make it amazing.
Second round, a second elimination. So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Ricky, you've been chopped. Judges?
Ricky, we thought that your chiffonade or the collard green salad was absolutely delicious, but you used too much of the chitlins and needed more of the sauce. For these reasons, you have been chopped.
Judges, thank you so much. I'm a bit upset with myself because I know I turned out so much better both in the first round and the tray round. I guess I'll just have to come back and try it.
New Joe, Chef Facundo, are you ready to go into feast mode in this dessert round? Right on. Final basket is packed and ready. Open it up.
Oh. It's like the hardest one of the day.
And you must use elk jerky.
Jerky.
We have bourbon,
Ooh, 107 proof.
plums, and chunky blue cheese dressing.
Oh, jeez.
That's a curveball.
Just 30 minutes. Clock starts now.
Go get him, chef. Go get him.
I think that both of these chefs really want to win it, not for the money. They just really want to win, which I love.
Once I see the elk jerky, the first thing I do is get it into the boiling water. I feel like it needs to be reconstituted in a way to be able to incorporate it anywhere else in this dish. I'm also going to put it with like a chunk of bacon, a little bit of smoked lens, to the bourbon. So I'm really trying to like bridge it together. I'm making a bourbon and blue cheese cake with elk jerky, plum, and pecan ice cream. The first thing I start doing is working on my cake base. I'm grabbing egg, bourbon, ricotta, so that it will tame down some of that blue cheese. That's gonna make a mess over here. And I decide I could probably quickly cook it in the microwave.
Temperature?
I'm going up against Facundo, and he's been a really great competitor, and I have to take him down.
Okay. Making it to the last round is a great accomplishment for me. I'm gonna make that blue cheese cake, pickled plums, a jerky walnut crumble, and a bourbon plum syrup. The first thing that I need to do is get my plums pickled. I throw some elk jerky, bourbon, so we need to make sure I've added flavor and dip to it.
So now we've got a wheated bourbon. Instead of having rye into the mash, it's got wheat, producing more caramel and vanilla flavors.
Salud, salud, salud.
Salud.
Mix it. example.
Oh, that looks good. Nice. Bourbon-y.
For my ice cream, I add some pecans on the stove with the bourbon, the plums, and some elk jerky. I'm gonna blast it in the blender. So it's not a normal ice cream base, but when you're in the shop kitchen, you do what you gotta do. We're good, we're good.
The next thing I need to start working on is my syrup. I decreased it in some bourbon. And I have my pickling pot right beside me, so I just grab a ladle and I throw some of that liquid there. Smells way much better.
10 minutes remain.
While my ice cream is churning in the machine, I'm making a plum caramel. I add lots of bourbon to flambe. We'll get the plums in there. Right. I also add some of that elk jerky and then finish it with a little bit of blue cheese and heavy cream.
It's the first time I've ever seen any chef put ice cream in a saute pan.
Like sitting over here all day waiting for it. Come on.
She put ice cream in a saute pan. Because it's gonna freeze quicker.
The next thing I need to work on is my sponge cake. So I grab my eggs, sugar, and then cheese dressing. I put everything in the blender, put it in the microwave, and I hope for the best.
God, I can't believe Fagundo's also making a microwave cake. I feel like he's watching me do it, and now
here. The world's best chefs strive to be here. They will put their blood, sweat, and tears on the plate, all in an effort to hear.
You made Chopped history.
All news Chopped. Next on Food Network.
These are the All-Stars. These are the best of the best talking about their best dishes they've ever eaten.
Right, yes.
All-Star, best thing I ever ate. Sunday night 9.
There's a lot of fear in how these cakes are gonna turn out because it happened a bunch of times to me that they just lose air. So if this cake fails, I'm screwed. I hear the I open the door of the microwave, I look at my cake, and I'm like, yes, I nailed it. Right behind you, it still needs a crunch, so I'm gonna make some caramelized walnuts and blend them all together with the whiskey to make a nice crumb. Okay. Right behind, hot.
Just 2-minute warning.
Heard you.
Come on, let's go. Get it done, Chris.
Oh, where am I going? Over here. Come on, guys. I got the prize.
Oh yeah.
I'm plating my dessert, and I'm pumped. I executed the ice cream. I have all the layers in it. I feel like this dish is going to crush it.
So I drizzle my bourbon onto my plate and immediately hardens. This is not what I wanted.
Rooting for both of you, chefs. Keep it up. Here we go.
All right, chefs, final seconds of the final round. 10, 9,
yeah.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Wow, way to go.
And look at Joe's plate. I see she has an ice cream. Looks delicious. But this is a perfect example of really deep and delicious flavors. And it's how I'm gonna win.
Joe, Chef Facundo, you made desserts using elk jerky, wheated bourbon, plums, and chunky blue cheese dressing. Chef Joe, what do we have?
I did a bourbon blue cheesecake with elk and pecan ice cream and a plum and elk jerky caramel.
Chef Joe, I'm from Elk Country. Okay, that's all I eat at home. I'm inside, I'm like doing cartwheels. This is amazing. The ice cream is velvety, it's smooth, it's well turned, it's not overworked.
Thank you.
The ice cream's a wow, the caramel's a wow, the plums are a wow.
Okay.
The cake, it's rubbery, spongy, and no flavor.
You were saying pecans, and I was hoping to get these, like the crunchy pecans, caramel pecans on top, which would have added so much to the texture of this dish. But other than that, flavor-wise, it's
Damn, man. Tuesday night.